Hey there and welcome back to the channel. Bryce with Dimes to Dollars here, and if you're watching today, that means we have made it through 2023. So we're on to 2024 now, and we have had a lot of very nice finds over the year to show for it. So we're going to go ahead and get started and look through some of the highlights, because we have found a whole bunch of everything. We've found Indian head cents, proofs, wheat pennies, and errors. A whole bunch of everything, even some really nice foreign coins this year. So let's go ahead and see what the best of 2023 has to offer. We'll get right into it. Now, it's not going to line up perfectly like a regular hunt would due to the fact that it was shot over the course of a year, so it might be a little rough on the transitions. But I hope you all still enjoy. At the end of the day, we still have a lot of really nice finds to show for it. So let's get right into it, and hopefully y'all enjoy. Very next roll, and take a look at this one. We got a really nice wheat cent here. 1946 San Francisco, and you don't see them in that shape too often. The reverse is also just as fantastic as the obverse. A little bit of corrosion. But that's a really nice old wheat cent. We'll have to see if it upgrades. Got it up there for now though. And we got 48 rolls left to go. Roll 26, and we have another really nice wheat cent. 1945 Denver this time. And it is in really nice shape. Almost definitely going to be an upgrader. So I'm definitely excited about that one. Got it up there though. We got 24 rolls left. Roll number 36 of box 2, and we almost definitely have an oldie here. Take a look at this one. Very worn out. Let's see what the date is. Oh yeah, 1919. I believe that's an S mint mark. Let's check it out under the scope and make sure. Well, that's going to confirm it. It's most definitely a 1919 San Francisco. Well over 100 years old, and that is an awesome find. Anyways, let's get back to the hunt. We got 14 rolls left to go and see if we can find anything else. Roll number 4, and we have a very promising start to the hunt. We have a wheat cent here that looks very worn and old. Let's see what the date is. Oh yeah, 1917 Philadelphia. That is a nice old wheat cent. Really worn though, but we'll have to see if it fills a hole at the end of the hunt. We'll add it up there though, and we're only 4 rolls in. Just a few rolls later now, and we got another wheat cent, and this one's a nice one, a 1958 Denver, last year of the wheat cent, and some really nice detail on it. I'll gladly take that one for wheat cent number 3. Roll 24, and we have another really nice wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1944 San Francisco, and if you recall in our last episode, we had a really nice 46 and 45, so now we got a 44. What's next? A 43? That'd be pretty cool. 43 copper cent. Extremely rare. Highly doubt it. But we'll keep on going. We got 26 rolls left to go in this box, and a whole nother 50 in the next one. Roll number 40, and we have another pre-40s find. This one's going to be a 1927 out of Philadelphia. Seen better days, may have been cleaned, but I'll still definitely take it. We may even need it for the album, so that's really exciting. We got 10 rolls left to go. Roll number 12, and this is the last thing I expected to find today. We got ourselves a proof. 1989 San Francisco, and that is in really nice shape for being circulated. Still has most of its details, so I'm definitely excited. Really nice detail on the reverse as well. That's a super cool find. Very next roll, and we've got another really nice 40s wheat cent, a 44 San Francisco, and the details are really nice on this one. I believe this one's going to be the better of the two. Still a really nice find, and one more for the board. Roll number 1, and talk about a hot start to a box. We have a really nice wheat cent here. Really nice detail. Let's see what the date is. Oh yeah, 1942 San Francisco. That is a nice looking wheat cent. That's in fantastic shape. Be careful not to touch it too much, but that is incredible. Alright, well that's wheat cent number 1. We've been finding a lot of nice early 40s wheat cents in really nice shape recently. So hopefully that continues on this box. We got lots of rolls to go. Well, before we get into the wrap-up, we actually have 5 error coins out of this hunt. The first one being this 1960 D over D, and that is the most clear one I've seen in quite a while. I do believe it's the very first variety on coppercoins.com, and that's going to be the RPM 001. It's really exciting, although it doesn't have too much of a value. It's always cool to find an error. Moving on, we have another 1960 D over D, I believe. Although I'm not sure which one this one is. It does look like it's split on the left side, so let me know if you know what that is. But moving on, we also have three 1969 Denvers with the no FG floating roof variety. This is the first one and probably the best one as well. There's no FG there, and the roof does appear to be floating. No lines down on it, so that's a really cool find. Not too valuable either, probably about $5. But moving on, that's going to do it for us. So not every day you get 5 error coins out of one hunt. So it's really exciting to find these nice ones, but let's move on to the wrap up. Roll number 10, and we've got wheat cent number 3, and take a look at this one. This one has to be old. It's just so worn out. Let's flip it and see. Oh yeah, looks to be 1923. No mint mark, so 1923 Philadelphia, and even 100 years old. That is awesome. I feel like we're still on some really nice boxes, so we got 40 rolls left to go in box 1. Hopefully we can find some more nice stuff. Roll number 5, and we've got an old Canadian cent this time. It's going to be King George VI on the obverse. And it's going to be a 1951, essentially a Canadian wheat cent. Really cool find. 2 rolls later and halfway point of the box, and we've got another oldie. A 1919 Philadelphia this time. It's in pretty worn shape, but that's now going to take the place as the new oldest find of the box. Another nice oldie. Roll 43, and we have a third pre-40s find. And this one's a pretty nice one. 1917 Philadelphia with some pretty decent detail. Still a little bit of detail on those wheat stalks as well. That's a nice looking coin. Might be an upgrader. Another really nice find. And we got 7 rolls left to go. Roll 35, and take a look at this one. This is a really nice wheat cent. Really nice shape. In the reverse. And it's going to be a 1945 Denver. Wow, that's a nice earlier one. Might be an upgrader. So we'll have to wait and see. But either way, that is a really nice find. And we got 15 rolls left to go in box 1. Roll 18 is going to have 2 more wheat cents. Up front, we have a 1956 out of Denver. And a little bit further back in the roll, wheat cent number 2. And that's going to be a 20s find. Wow, 1926 Philadelphia. It's in really nice shape. Check out that reverse. Definitely looks like a 50s find, but no. 1926 Philly. I don't know if we have it already, but if we do, this is most definitely going to be an upgrade. So I'm definitely excited about that. We're only 18 rolls in. Roll 43, and we have another 40s wheat cent. This one's in pretty nice shape. It's going to be a 1948 out of San Francisco, and there's some pretty nice details on it. Nice on the reverse as well, but that might be an upgrader. It's another wheat cent for the collection either way, and we got 7 left to go in box 1. Roll 21, and we have an unusual find here. We've got ourselves a proof penny. 2011 San Francisco, so it's going to have the shield reverse. So a modern proof. Don't see them as often, but it's still a really cool find. It's definitely been in circulation though. I'll definitely be putting it aside and flipping it up. Roll 28, and we got our first pre-40s find of the hunt. We have a 1936 with a mint mark. Looks to be a San Francisco. I don't know if we need it for the book, but it's definitely a nice looking one. Really nice on the reverse. So we'll put that up there for now, and we'll check after the hunt. Well, very next roll, and we have another pre-40s find. We actually have 2 wheat cents in this roll, but this one's going to be a 1939 out of San Francisco. The other wheat cents back here. And this one's going to be a 1958 Denver. Roll 35, and I do believe we have an error here. Looks to be a clip planchet just above In God We Trust. Little tiny one, not as big as some of the other ones I've found, but still You can see right there, there's an elliptical cutout of it. So I do believe that's going to be an error. Really nice looking coin too, so I'll definitely be putting that one aside with the proof up there. And we got 15 rolls left to go. Well, very next roll, and we've actually got 3 finds this time. We have a Canadian cent, really nice 1964. It's really shiny. So I'll see if I can get a good angle here. That's in really nice shape. We also have these 2 wheat cents, a 1958 Denver. And back here, we have a 1954 out of Denver. Roll number 9, and we have another wheat cent, and this one's a really nice one. 1948 San Francisco with some mint luster on it still. Let's check out the reverse. Oh, and that reverse is nice. Really nice looking wheat cent. It might be an upgrader as well. That's going to be wheat cent number 4. Roll number 15, and we have a really nice wheat cent here. Really nice detail on those wheat stalks. Let's see what the date is. And that one's going to be a 1958 out of Philadelphia. I don't have too many really nice Philadelphia examples, so that might be an upgrader. I'll have to check after the hunt, but I'm really excited about that one. It's not every day you get one that nice. We got 35 rolls left to go in box 1. Roll 31, and we have another really nice wheat cent. Another 1958 out of Philadelphia. Not nearly as nice as the other one, but still a really nice wheat cent. So I'm definitely glad to have that. I'll add it with the other shiny one up there, and we'll keep on hunting. Roll 38, and we've got another wheat cent ender. I rolled it out, and we actually have a second one in here as well. As for this ender, it's going to be a 1946 out of Philadelphia. Later on in the roll, we have a second wheat cent, and this one looks nice and old. Oh, and it most definitely is 1929 Philadelphia. Awesome. Our first pre-40s of the hunt. Hopefully, more to come. Roll 43, and we got 2 more wheat cents here. One up front is going to be a 1945 Philadelphia, and the second one's back here, and that one looks very worn. Let's see what the date is. Oh, and that is an oldie. Second year wheat cent, 1910 Philadelphia. I was definitely not expecting something that old. That is awesome. I've only found a couple of these in all my years hunting. So that is definitely awesome. I don't know if we need it for the book, but we'll put it up there and we'll keep on hunting. Well, very next roll, and take a look at this find. I'm really excited about it. We have a 1939 Denver here in really nice shape. That is definitely going to be an upgrader. Oh, and that reverse is fantastic. Definitely an upgrader there. We found one in the last hunt too, so maybe these are related boxes. Either way, we got 41 rolls left to go in this first box, and I'm really excited for them. Roll 24, and we have another 30s wheat cent. We have a 1938 out of San Francisco, and this coin's looking awful sharp. Really nice details on it. Really nice on the reverse as well. I don't know if we need that spot in the book, but if we don't, it's most likely going to be an upgrader. 26 rolls left to go in this awesome box number 1. Hopefully we can find some more nice stuff. We got the wheat cent roll right back here. So it's coming up. Oh, maybe it's the next one over. Yeah, right there. That one's still to come. I'm really excited about it. We got quite a few rolls till we get there. Roll 48, and it's not a wheat cent this time, but we have a Canadian cent from 1964. That's going to be the last year of the Laureate portrait, also known as the Young Head. Really nice shape. And that's going to be our 5th Canadian cent so far of the hunt. Well, we're now to roll number 36, and it's been quite a few rolls since we've last had a find. But I bring you back because we got another foreign coin here, this time from the Bahamas. 1992 is the date. And this is going to be 1 cent with a starfish. Really cool coin. I've only found a handful of these in my time hunting, so it's always a fun little side find. We got 14 rolls left to go. Hopefully we can find some more wheat cents. Well, we just flipped the box over and I'm really excited because we got a second wheat cent ender. Our first one's going to be right here. The second one's going to be back here. And check out how worn this one is. That one is almost definitely going to be old. There's not much detail left in the wheat stalks as well as in the motto and everywhere else. So I'm thinking it's going to be a pre-40s. But either way, let's get started on roll number 1 and see if we can find any other wheat cents. Alright, well I opened that wheat cent ender roll and laid it all out and I see 3 wheat cents in total. Here's our ender. Ooh, and that's going to be an oldie. 1927 out of Denver. Awesome. Another nice oldie is a wheat cent ender. We got one in the last hunt as well. As for our second wheat cent of the roll, it's going to be a 1946 out of Philadelphia. And we had one more in the back here. And that one's going to be a 1957 Denver. Roll 28, and we have 2 more wheat cents. We have a 1944 Philadelphia. And back here, wheat cent number 2. Oh, and that's going to be an oldie. 1920 with a mint mark. Let's check that out under the scope. Alright, well it turns out it's going to be a 1920 San Francisco. How awesome is that? Another 20s wheat cent with a mint mark. And again, I don't know if we have that for the book, so we'll add it up to the board and we'll keep on hunting. Very next roll again, and we have 2 more wheat cents. Up front we have a 1942 out of Philadelphia. And back here we have another wheat cent. And that one looks old. Let's see what the date is. Oh yeah, 1928 Philadelphia. Our third 20s wheat cent of the hunt so far. And we still have a lot of rolls left to go. Well, we're now on roll number 48, the wheat cent ender roll, and I'm really excited for it. Let's go ahead and open it live and see what the date is. Well, here we have the ender. And the date, if we can get it to focus here, it's going to be a 1919 San Francisco. Nice earlier one, just as we predicted. That is awesome. Oldest one at the hunt so far. Let me get through this roll, and I'll bring you back if we have any more. Roll number 15, and we have wheat cent number 2, and this one looks really good. Looks really worn. Let's see what the date is. Oh, and that one is going to be old. 1925 with a mint mark. Looks to be San Francisco. 1925 San Francisco. Dang near 100 years old. We're 15 rolls in. Still plenty of rolls left to go. Let's see if we can find some more. Roll 27, and we've got another pre-40s find. We've got a 1935 San Francisco, and it's got some pretty nice detail on it. Might be an upgrader. Really nice detail on the reverse as well. That's going to be wheat cent number 7. Roll number 43, and we've got yet another 30s find. This one's going to be a 1938 out of San Francisco this time. In pretty nice shape. Really nice reverse as well. That's our 4th 30s wheat cent and 7th from before 1940. We got 7 rolls left to go. Let's see if we can find any more wheat cents. Well, I just flipped the box over and we actually had 1 wheat cent ender. And it looks pretty good. Looks fairly worn. So hopefully it's going to be something old that we could use for the album. So that's coming up in roll number 11. Let's get started on roll number 1. Roll number 11, and we have that wheat cent ender. So I'm going to try my best to do it one-handed live here for you. I got the edges started for a little bit. So let's see what the date is. The ender's down here. And that one's taking forever to focus. Let's see if we can get it better like this. Ah, yeah, 1937. Looks to be out of Denver. Don't know if we need that one. That's still another nice oldie. We're on for a bit of a hot streak now. We got 2 pre-40s finds in the first 11 rolls. I'll check the rest of this roll off camera. If there's more, I'll bring you back. Otherwise, we'll keep on hunting. Roll number 11, and we have another wheat cent here. And this one looks really slick and possibly very old. Let's see what the date is. And it's going to be a pre-40s, 1934 Philadelphia. I was definitely expecting a teens or 20s, but I'll take a 30s. It's a nice older find. Add it to the board, and we'll keep on hunting. Roll number 39, and we have a 20s find. This one's going to be a 1929 out of Denver, and it's in really nice shape. Don't know if we have it in the book already, but it might be an upgrader if we do. Either way though, that's another pre-40s find. We've got a bunch of them in this hunt, just like the last couple ones. So I think we're still on the collection dump. 11 rolls left to go. Fingers crossed we'll find at least one more wheat cent. Very first roll, and I'm really excited. We got 3 wheat cents. Our first one's going to be a 1945 out of San Francisco. Take a look at this second one. You can just see it poking through there. That is a really nice looking wheat cent. Let's see what the date is. That one's going to be a 1956 out of Denver. Might be an upgrader. That's a really nice looking coin. As for our third wheat cent, you can just barely see it there. And that one's going to be a 1945, and it looks to be out of San Francisco again. That's a great way to start off the hunt. Gets me excited for the rest of the box. Roll number 10, and I was opening up the roll and I noticed this really odd coin here. You can see it's gold colored. Doesn't appear to be plated, but let's see what the coin is. And it's going to be a Bahamas coin, 1 cent with a starfish. That's odd. I don't know too much about this. Let me look at it online and see what makes it so gold, because it definitely doesn't look like it's plated with anything. I'll be right back and we'll see what it is. Well, I went ahead and looked it up on Numista, and it actually is a different composition. It's nickel brass, which is 79% copper, 20% zinc, and 1% nickel. That's what gives it its yellow color. Now, what I found really interesting about this coin is there's actually 2 different mints, and one is very familiar to me. It's FM, the Franklin Mint. I know them as makers of silver rounds, so it's kind of neat to see that they also made circulating coinage for the Commonwealth of the Bahamas. Our coin's going to be in 1977, so I went ahead and looked on the mintages here, and since it's not the FM, it's going to have a mintage of 3 million compared to 60,000 for the FM. Either way, they're not terribly valuable, but it's still a really neat piece of foreign coinage, so it's pretty neat. Nice little addition for the collection, and let's get back to the hunt. Very next roll, and we've got 2 more wheat cents. Up front here we have a 1945 out of San Francisco, and back here wheat cent number 2 on the roll, and that one definitely looks a little more worn. Hopefully it'll be old. Oh, and that most definitely is 1918. I believe that's San Francisco. Let's check it out under the scope and make sure. Well, there we have it. It is most definitely a 1918 San Francisco. Pretty nice shape too. I checked the reverse, and there's actually a little bit of detail left in the wheat stalks, just barely, but that might be an upgrader. It's a nice looking coin, that's for sure. A little bit of a scuff there, but overall I think that might be an upgrader, so I'll put that aside and we'll check it at the end of the hunt, but let's keep on going and hopefully we can find some more. Roll number 4, and we've got ourselves another oldie. We have it down here in 1921, and there's a mint mark there. There's only one mint mark for that year, San Francisco, so it's going to be a 1921 San Francisco. It's in pretty nice shape for being over 100 years old. I'll definitely take it. I think the one in the book was in pretty rough shape, so it'll probably be an upgrade. Another nice find. Roll number 14, and we have another 30s wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1934 out of Denver. Don't know if we need it for the book, but either way, that's another nice find, another 30s wheat cent this early on. I'm definitely excited. Let's keep on hunting. Hopefully we can find some more. Roll number 20, and we have a really cool find here. We've got ourselves a blank planchet. I've only found one of these before, so this is my second one, and that is really cool. Absolutely nothing on it, so either it didn't get struck at the mint, or someone bought it from the mint in the gift shop, and forgot about it, cashed it in. Really cool find. Let's see if it's type 1 or type 2. And that had no ring to it, so I'm guessing it's a type 2 zinc variety. That would be anything from 1983 onwards. Really cool find there. I'm definitely going to put that up there with the oddities. And we got 30 rolls left to go in box 1. Roll number 11, and I'm in shock. We got a really nice coin here. This is an old Canadian cent, King George V, and look at how nice that is. That's some really nice detail on it. I've only found one of these in my whole coin roll hunting career, so now we've got a second one, and this is a really, really nice one. Let's see what the date is. And that's going to be a 1934. Incredible. That's a really nice looking coin. Really excited for it. I'll add it up there to the board, and we'll check out how rare it is at the end, because I'm really excited about that. We got 40 rolls left to go, or 39 now. Hopefully we can find some more nice stuff. Roll number 16, and we have a 20s wheat cent here. 1928 San Francisco. Really nice find. Only our third wheat cent though, but hopefully there's more to come. Roll number 27, and we have another 20s find here. And this one's in fantastic shape. 1929 out of Philadelphia, and check out all that detail still on it. It's a nice looking coin. Really nice reverse. You can still see a lot of detail in the wheat stalks. That is awesome. Another really nice find for the board now. We have a total of 5 wheat cents, but 2 are 20s. That's pretty awesome. We got 23 rolls left to go in box 1. Let's see if we can find some more. Roll 41, and we have an old Canadian cent this time. This is going to be a King George VI. That's from 1937 to 1952. Let's see what the date is. Alright, that's going to be a 1949. Nice earlier find. Last time we got a 1934, which is really cool as well. So I think these boxes might be related. We got 9 rolls left to go. Well, very first roll, and we're off to an interesting start. We've got a washer here. Same diameter as a penny, so I can see why it got in there. But that's an interesting one nonetheless. Add it up there, and we'll keep on going, and hopefully we can find a wheat cent pretty early. Roll 22, and it's been a really slow hunt so far, but I think we might have an oldie here. You can see just how wore out those wheat stalks are. Let's see what the date is. And that is 1919 out of San Francisco. Awesome, that's a nice find. Very promising, even though we've only had 3 wheat cents so far, that we got a teens wheat cent. If that was 10 years earlier, that would have been awesome. 1909 San Francisco is really rare. Still a really awesome find though. Don't know if we need it in the book. We'll add it up there, and we'll keep on hunting. Roll number 48, and I'm really excited about this roll. We have a super common wheat cent up here, 1951 out of San Francisco, but take a look at that. That is an Indian head cent. Really worn one too. Let's see what the date is. Alright, that's going to be a 1907. More modern wheat cent, but a really nice find nonetheless. That is super cool. Only found a few of these in my time hunting, so every time I find one, it's always a great find. Alright, we got 2 rolls left to go in box 2, and then we got a whole second box to follow, and who knows what we might find in there. Roll 26 of box 2, and we've got ourselves another oldie here. This one is a 1917, and I think there might be a mint mark. Let's check it out under the microscope and see if it'll come through better over there. Well, we're back now with the scope, and it's confirmed to be a 1917 out of San Francisco. Really nice find there. I don't know if we need it for the book, but either way, any wheat cent you find over 100 years old, especially with a mint mark, is a really nice find. I'll add it to the board, and we got 24 rolls left to go. Roll number 23, and we have a teens find here. We've got ourselves a 1919 out of Philadelphia. Nice looking coin. Not as nice on the reverse. May have been cleaned at some point, but still, any day you can find a over 100-year-old penny, it's a pretty good hunt. We're not even halfway through the first box, so let's see what else it has in store for us. Well, we're now on to roll number 43 in what's been a pretty slow hunt so far. And we've got another foreign coin here. Un centesimo de Balboa. It's a Panamanian 1-cent coin from 1967, which is pretty old. I typically only see them in the 2000s range, so that's a pretty neat find. Let's see what the obverse looks like. Alright, and that's going to be the Warrior, just like on the more modern sense. So that's pretty neat. Definitely the oldest one I've seen that's not Canadian in quite a while as far as foreigns go. So that's a pretty neat find. I'll add it to the board and we'll keep on hunting. Well, we're now to roll number 48 and we finally have wheat cent number 4. And at least it's pretty nice. We got a really nice 40s find here, 44 San Francisco. Really nice detail on it. Let's check out the reverse while I got you here. And that is a nice looking reverse. I'll have to check the book and see if that'll upgrade, but either way, at least we got something nice. 4 wheat cents after 48 rolls. Got 2 left in box number 1. Roll number 20, and we got 2 more wheat cents, putting us up to 10 now. One up front here is actually in pretty nice shape, 1957 Denver. Reverse is looking pretty nice too. Other wheat cents back here. And the date on this one, it's going to be 1953 out of Philadelphia. Well, it turns out that 1953 Philadelphia we just had is actually an error coin. It's got some die chips on it. You can see one right there, along with a small one right there, and a massive one right over here. It's a really cool find. I've never really seen too many errors like this with wheat cents, so this is my first one with big old die chips. Don't know if it has too much value, but that's a really cool find nonetheless. And let's get back to the hunt. Our next roll is going to be that wheat cent ender. Well, holy cow guys, very next roll, and I can't believe it, we have a really nice find here. We've got an Indian head cent, and check out the detail on that. You can see a lot of the detail in all the wreath and the shield on top. Let's see what the date is. And that is going to be a 1902. Wow, check out the detail in the obverse here, in the Liberty. You can see some of the Liberty on the headband. That is a fantastic find. A lot of nice detail in the feathers too. Holy cow. That is a really nice looking coin. I'm really excited about it. It might be an upgrade of my own personal book. I'll add it up there now. It's going to be our oldest find of the hunt by a long shot. 7 rolls still to go in box 1. Let's see if we can find something else. Roll number 19, and we have a fantastic find here. Take a look at this wheat cent. 1949 out of San Francisco, and that's about as nice as they come. That is fantastic detail. Let's take a peek at the reverse. Ooh, and that reverse is looking nice. I'm almost certain that's going to upgrade the album. I'll be careful not to touch it too much more. I'll add it up there by our Indian head cent, and we got 31 rolls left to go. Well, roll number 26, and check this out. We got ourselves an Indian head cent, 1902. That is a fantastic find. We actually found an Indian head cent in the last hunt too. It was also in 1902, but in much better shape. But any day you can find an Indian head cent is a good day. That's a fantastic find. We're only about halfway through the first box too, so I'm really excited to see what the rest of the box holds. Roll number 39, and I believe we've got an error here. It's not a wheat cent, but it's a 1983 out of Philadelphia, and if you look right below the shoulder there, it appears to be a raised element. Most likely a cud, which is essentially a die chip that's connected to the rim, and it's definitely raised. So I believe we got an error there. Let me know in the comments what you think of it, if it really is an error. But I'm going to definitely be putting that aside for now, because I'm pretty sure that's a cud. Really cool find. And we got 11 rolls left to go. Roll number 43, and we have another really nice coin here. This one's from the 20s. A 1925 with a mint mark. I believe that's a San Francisco mint mark, but it's so small, we're going to have to use the scope. But check out the detail on this coin. It is fantastic. Reverse is really nice too. See if we can get it a close-up right here. And that mint mark is just so small. I'm going to get it under the scope and we'll get a better look at it. Well, that mint mark is tiny. 1925 San Francisco is going to be the date. And that is a really nice looking coin too. Really excited about it. You can see there is a lot of detail left in the hair and everywhere else. That is a nice looking coin. Almost certain that's going to be an upgrader for the book, if not a hole filler. And I'm just really excited about it. We got 7 rolls left to go, and we seem to be on a hot streak. Let's hope it continues. Very next roll, and we've got something special here. We've got a counter stamp coin. I've only found a few of these in all my time hunting. This one's an Oklahoma counter stamp from 1975. That's pretty cool. I'll have to whip out the collection at some point to see what other ones we have, but I know we found an Arizona one, and we found a Kansas one as well. Be cool to find one from Oregon because that's where I'm from, but that is a really cool find, and hopefully we might find some more. Alright, well, just for fun, I got the other 3 counter stamps I've found, and I actually didn't find a Kansas one, but I actually found a Pennsylvania one, along with a Arizona one, and we had a North Dakota one. So cool to add a Oklahoma one to the collection, and let's keep on hunting. Very next roll, and we have another 20s find. We have a 1921 here in pretty good shape. That is a date you don't see every day. There might be a mint mark too. You can see that little bulge underneath the date. Let's go ahead and look at it under the microscope just to be sure. Well, it's real faint, but you can see the S mint mark right there. There's no Denver mint mark for that year, so just Philadelphia and San Francisco. And this is definitely a San Francisco. Has an awesome find. I don't know about the mintage, but I'm sure it's not very high. So we'll go ahead and add that to the board and keep hunting, and hopefully we can find some more. Roll 26, and the box keeps on giving. We got 3 more wheat cents here, and the one up front here is in really nice shape. 1930 from San Francisco. It's a shame it wasn't 1 year later. That's a key date. But either way, that is a fantastic find. Take a look at that detail. Let's go ahead and look at the reverse. And that reverse is really nice. Look at that. I'm really excited about that one. We got 2 more wheat cents here. This one's in pretty nice shape too. Let's see what the date is. Alright, that's going to be a more common 1958 Denver. Really nice shape too. And this last wheat cent back here, not nearly as nice shape, but let's see what the date is. And that one's going to be a 1947 from San Francisco, I believe. 1 roll left to go in box 1, and we have a fantastic find here. I've never seen one of these before. We have a foreign proof, 1971 from Canada, and this looks like it was just broken out of a set. It's in fantastic shape. That is awesome. Let's look at the obverse. And the obverse is looking pretty nice too. That is a fantastic find for sure. I'll be very careful on handling that. Add it up there to the board, and we got 1 roll left to go in box 1. Roll number 11, and we've got ourselves an oldie. We have a teen wheat cent here. 1919 out of Philadelphia. Some pretty nice detail on it. Let's just take a look at the reverse real quick. And that looks pretty nice too. Wheat cent number 3. Well, this is pretty incredible. Very next roll, and we have another teens wheat cent. This one's going to be a 1916 Philadelphia this time. Getting older, 3 years older than the last one. And another really old wheat cent. Wheat cent number 4. And we're just getting started. Very next roll, and we've got another really nice one here. We have a 40s wheat cent with a bunch of mint luster still on it. 1944 from Denver. Let's go ahead and check out the reverse. And that is a really nice looking coin. Might even be an upgrade. Not sure though, so we'll definitely check at the end. But until then, we got 7 rolls left to go. Roll number 33, and we have a very nice find here. We've got ourselves a proof. 1982 San Francisco, and that looks like it was just dropped into circulation yesterday. Fantastic find there. I'll be careful not to touch the faces of it, but we'll flip it over here. And that reverse is looking really nice too. Really nice coin. We'll go ahead and add it up to the board, and we still have lots of rolls left to go. 2 rolls later, and we got a third wheat cent of the second box, and it's a nice one. It's going to be a 1948 from San Francisco with a lot of nice detail on it. Let's see what the reverse looks like. Not nearly as nice, but still a lot of detail. That is a really nice find and possibly an upgrader. Alright, I'll add it up there to the board. And we got 29 rolls left to go. Very next roll, and we got 2 more wheat cents. The first one is going to be a 1958 from Denver, but take a look at this second one. It's got some nice detail to it. Let's see what the date is. Alright, that obverse looks really nice. 1956 from Philadelphia. Hopefully we need it for an upgrade for the book. But either way, a really nice wheat cent. Alright, the time has come for that wheat cent ender roll. Got it right here. Nothing on the back side, but let's see what this is. Alright, this ender, if we can hold it here. Alright, that is going to be an oldie. 1919, and I believe there's a mint mark as well. Either San Francisco or Denver, but we'll get a closer look under the microscope. Roll number 9 of box 2, and we have a really nice wheat cent here from the 30s, a 1939 San Francisco, and check out that detail. That is a really nice looking wheat cent. May have been cleaned at some point, but the detail's still there and it's really nice. Let's go ahead and see the reverse. And that reverse is looking fantastic. Really nice detail as well. Also may have been cleaned. Still a really nice wheat cent though, and I'm definitely glad to have it. I'll add it up there to the board, and we'll keep on hunting. Roll number 25, and we have a really nice find here. We have an old wheat cent in fantastic shape, 1939 from San Francisco, and check out that detail. That is well over 80 years old, and it looks like it was just minted yesterday. A fantastic find. Let's go ahead and look at the reverse. And that reverse is looking really nice too. There's even a little bit of toning on it, which is awesome. I'll go ahead and add that to the board. That's our second oldie of the hunt so far, and we're only halfway through the first box. Roll 27, and we have another really nice wheat cent here. This one's going to be a 1942 San Francisco, and check out that detail. It is really nice. Let's take a peek at the reverse real quick. And that reverse is looking really nice too. Really nice wheat cent overall. Might even be an upgrader. Anyway, that's another really nice wheat cent for the board, and we still have 23 rolls left to go. One roll from the end, and we got a really nice roll here with 3 wheat cents in it. Up front, we have a 1941 San Francisco. Some pretty nice detail on it. But take a look at this second wheat cent. It looks very worn. Let's see what the date is. Alright, that's going to be 1929. Let's see if we can get a close-up on that mint mark. And that looks to be 29 San Francisco. Nice earlier find. Our last wheat cent is right back here. And that one's going to be a 1944 Philadelphia. Well, we're now 4 rolls into the second box, and we're still at 5 wheat cents, but we got a cool one here. We have a counter stamp 1974 Denver with the Kennedy Lincoln counter stamp. Really cool counter stamp, and one of the more common ones that I find, but still a really nice find. Something interesting to keep it going. We've only got 6 finds so far, and hopefully we can find some more. Very next roll, and we have one incredible find here. To give you some context, I've never found one of these in any of my boxes since the beginning of time, and I've hunted a lot of boxes, a lot of rolls. We have a steel cent. It's in pretty rough shape, but that is the first time I've ever found one of these in a roll. Let's see what the mint mark is. Alright, that's going to be a 1943 San Francisco. Hopefully we need it for the book. That is a really cool find. I have gone a long time hoping I'd find one of these. Awesome. Well, I'll go ahead and add that up there. That is definitely a unique find, and we have 29 rolls left to go. Roll number 7, and check this out. We got a super old wheat cent, 1910 Philadelphia, and it's in fantastic shape. And the reverses as well. That will most definitely fill a spot in that book. We don't have anything nearly that old.
Not to mention this is the oldest wheat cent I've ever found. Never found in 1909, so that's really cool. Really exciting. Let's keep on hunting. Maybe we'll find it a friend. Roll 25, and we've got another oldie here. This one's going to be a 1936 Philadelphia. Super cool. Our third pre-40s. And what makes it even more cool is we have a teens, a 20s, and a 30s, as well as the 40s and 50s. And we just hit our goal of 20 wheat cents. 25 rolls left to go. Let's see how many more we can add on the board. Roll 28, and we've got another oldie. This one's from the 20s. It's going to be a 1921, and there might be a mint mark as well. You can see that little lump there under the date. Let's check it out under the scope and see if there is a mint mark. We're back with that 1921 now, and I do believe it's a San Francisco. Rotating it in the camera here, you can see what looks to be an S mint mark right there. It's extremely worn. This whole coin's worn. But looking at PCGS to compare it, and you can see the S is in the same spot, and it's extremely small too. So coming back to this one, see if you can spot it there, what I see. Definitely looks like a mint mark. Looks raised and looks like an S. So for now, I'm going to call it a 1921S. But let me know in the comments what you think. If you think otherwise, let me know. Let's get on with the show. Roll number 2, and this is quite the way to start off a hunt. We got a really old looking wheat cent from the looks of it. Very slick. Let's see what the date is. 1916 Philadelphia. Awesome. That is a great way to start off a hunt. I'll add that up there, and hopefully there's more to come. Okay, this is awesome. 2 rolls later, and I'm seriously freaking out here. Check this out. 1928 Philadelphia. And look at how nice that is. That is amazing. Let's check out the reverse. Wow, look at that. That is a fantastic cent. We're only 4 rolls in too. And we've got 2 1930 and before wheat cents. And that one's a beauty. Let's keep on hunting and hopefully we can find some more good stuff. Roll 17, and we've got an error cent here. It has a clip planchet. You can see it right above the words "In God" in the top left corner. And it might also have some lamination. Let's check it out under the scope. Well, there we have the clip planchet error, and it's definitely clip planchet. You can see that it's rounded. Really cool find. As for the lamination error, I'm almost certain that is. It doesn't quite look like a PMD, post-mint damage, but I'll let you be the judge of that. I'm thinking it is, but let me know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll get back to the hunt. We just finished up with box number 1, and we moved on to box number 2, and take a look at this ender. We got a real nice old one. You can see it's a 19-teen something, maybe 1919 or 1918. Really exciting. That's going to be roll number 5, and let's get right into this box. Well, we made it to roll number 5, and we got this wheat cent out. And sure enough, it's going to be a 1918 Philadelphia. That's awesome. Nice old cent. Pretty slick shape, but I will definitely take it. That's over 100 years old. Alright, well, let's add it up there. I'll check the rest of this roll and bring you back if there's more. Otherwise, we'll keep on hunting. Roll 22, and even though we only got 2 wheat cents to show for so far, we got an epic find here. We got an Indian head cent, and check out how nice it is. There's some really nice detail in that wreath. Let's see what the date is. 1900, right on the nose. Awesome. It's got some really nice detail on this side as well. So I'm definitely glad to have that one. That is an awesome find, and we're really early in the hunt too. So who knows what's going to be in the second half. Roll number 13, and take a look at this. There's not a whole lot of detail left on this wheat cent, so it's most likely going to be pre-40s. And sure enough it is, 1914 Philadelphia. That's awesome. I think we already have it, but let's check it out under the scope and make sure there's no Denver mint mark.
Well, sadly no Denver mint mark, but still a 1914 is incredible to still find in circulation, well over 100 years old. As I said previously, we might already have the 1914, but we'll have to check it out at the end, and let's keep on hunting. Roll 24, and we have a really exciting find here. We have a 1911 wheat cent, and I believe there's a mint mark as well. It's either a D or an S, but this coin has seen much better days. So let's check it out under the scope and see if we can find out what that mint mark is. Well, no question about it, it's definitely a 1911 Denver. And I looked up the mintage, and it's really low, only 6 million minted, so definitely a really exciting find. It's a real bummer, though, that it got as chewed up as it did. You can see it must have spent some time in a parking lot or something. But still, a really nice find, and it's definitely going to fill a spot in the album. So let's get right back to it. I'll add this to the board, and we'll see if we can find anything else. Roll 40 a box 2, and check it out. This one looks really good. Really slick on the reverse. It's almost definitely going to be an oldie. Oh yeah, 1925, and I can't quite tell the mint mark, so let's go to the scope and see what it is. Alright, well, no doubt about this one as well. 1925 San Francisco. I went ahead and looked this up in the book, and it's got just over 26 million minted, so definitely on the lower mintage side of things. I doubt we have it in the book also, so we'll add it to the board and keep on hunting. 10 rolls to go. Well, 2023 has been a very good year for coin roll hunting, and I hope 2024 can be just as good, if not better. Again, I want to thank all my friends and subscribers out there for supporting the channel. It means a lot, and I couldn't do it without you. And I want to thank you all for watching. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next one.